welcome to our Crazy Life Scotland and a little day in the life video. Today is Monday the 20th of April and the Easter holidays are officially over, so it is time for the girls to get back to school, or it would be if they were at school. So it's time to get back to homeschooling and our new normal of lockdown life, and I'm a bit nervous about it, to be honest, because we're just getting into quite a good routine, I would say, and then the Easter holidays came and we just forgot all about it and did our own thing, and now it's time to get back to it again, and I'm thinking, what did we do again? I really can't remember. So I thought I would film it anyway to help keep us on track with education and such like, and yeah, just let you see what we are getting up to. It is 7:20 at the moment. The girls are in bed, but I'm going to put my dinner on. I'm making a slow cooking meal tonight, so I'm going to put that on, and then I'm going to shout them up to get themselves up and dressed and breakfast and all the rest of it before we get started for school. I'm not going to put pressure on myself or on them. I think that's a mistake that I made right at the start of the whole homeschooling thing, feeling that they must be doing schoolwork between 9 and 3 every single day. And I'm not going to do that. Brooke, her teacher, is really good at putting things on Google Classroom, so as long as she works through that, I'm quite happy. Abby is different because I think I mentioned in another video that her exams have been cancelled. She was due to sit her exams this year. They've been cancelled, and basically the work they were going to be doing in the classroom was studying for the exams, so she's not actually been set any work on Google Classroom, which is annoying me. I feel that the teachers should still be putting some sort of work up, even though they're not working towards exams. There's surely still some work that the teachers could be giving them, so it's difficult to find things for her to do, but maybe they'll have put stuff up now, so I'll get her to log on to Google Classroom and see. But anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm going to put my dinner on. I'm not going to film that because I'm filming a separate what I eat in a day video, and then I'll get the girls up and I'll come back to you in a wee while. See you soon. Okay, so this is annoying. We've just booting up the laptops, getting ready for some school work. It's 10 to 9 and we've discovered that for some reason Google Chrome won't let Brooke on. It's saying that she has to ask an adult, and we've asked, and I think it must have gone to Jack's email, but he's at work. And it's saying, we'll let you know if your parent adds more time today. So I take it there must be a setting in it somewhere. It's going all blurry. I take it there must be a setting in it somewhere that you can limit the time that they spend on it. However, now is not the time for it to be limited when we're trying to get on to school work. Bit of a bugger.
The thing is, all my work is on that, so...
And we're in, hooray! It's only 9:05 and we've managed to get in. We've got a nice wee note there from the teacher and some maths and some literacy to do. Yay! Brooke's starting with spelling. She's doing her sentences. There's the colourful artwork that she did for the window. She did that last week. Abby is getting cuddled by Molly as usual. Abby's been on Google Classroom and it's not been updated since, what, the 3rd of April for you? So I've asked her to email her teachers to see if they can set some work for her, because I've got no idea what to set. And Clyde's just chilling out. Where's your head, Clyde? Oh, there it is. That's a weird angle you're sitting at. So while they're busy, I'm just about to sort the washing. The tumble dryer's about to finish, so I'll be able to get all that folded and put away. Now, has anybody else got this problem appearing? That is our recycling right there. A few weeks ago, the council decided that they were only going to take general rubbish away. They weren't taking recycling, but you weren't allowed to mix general rubbish and recycling, and they were still only taking it away once a fortnight. So that was a struggle, and then they decided that you can just mix them. They're going to take the recycling and the general rubbish away, but I think it's still only once a fortnight. So this is what we've got going on here, as well as we've got a whole load of stuff in the garden because Jack's been changing our bathroom round and things. But the refuse site is closed, so we can't take the stuff there. And our bins are absolutely stappit foo, as we say here in Scotland. They are full to the brim. And this here is actually Asda crates. Now when we got our last Asda delivery, I had said to them, look, we're self-isolating, just leave everything at the back door. So they literally did leave everything in the back door, including the crates. So we have got no idea what we're meant to do with them. Do we take them back to Asda? Is somebody going to come back for them? We have got no idea. Has anybody else developed some Asda crates gathering in their house? Oh, here's Brooke with her sentence. Am I allowed to show the viewers your sentence? Go on, let's see. Right, so the word is government, and she's written, the government isn't doing anything about litter. Okay, that's a fairly good point. That's very apt, considering I'm sitting here talking about rubbish and recycling. Rubbish and recycling. I promise I had no idea that's what sentence she was about to write. Well done. Right, next sentence. Nothing about coronavirus, no?
Right.
Like what the government are doing about lockdown, would that maybe have been a good one?
Nothing.
I was just making my coffee there and I realised I hadn't updated you all on the fridge freezer situation. It turned out it was completely knackered. The compressor was gone. We eventually got someone out to look at it on Thursday or Friday, and he said the compressor was gone and it was impossible to get the part, even though the fridge was only 2 years old. So my recommendation is never get a Samsung fridge freezer. So we had to get a new one. We have now gone for a Leisure brand. Again, never heard of it, but after what happened with the Samsung, I don't care. It was £800 from AO, and it's the American style fridge freezer. This funny looking thing here is called a mini bar, and you basically, it's for economy, so that you don't have to open the full fridge door every time you want like the milk or a quick drink or anything out. So this here stops all of the cold air from the fridge from coming out when you open the door. So you open that and grab out your milk or your juice or whatever, put it back in, and then close it again. It's a great wee feature. Inside the fridge we have, would you believe, not an awful lot in there. We spent £180 at Asda yesterday stocking up the fridge and the freezer, and that is basically what we got for it. Obviously we did get other bits for the house and the cupboards and things as well, but it's ridiculous the prices in Asda just now. I'm sure they've put them up. So anyway, the fridge, we've got plenty storage in the door, and we have got, I love the blue light in the crisper drawers, and we've got a little bottle rack, and oh, go us, we are such ravers, we have milk in our wine rack. And the freezer, so yeah, that is that. And the panel there, you can get, it obviously tells you the temperature and things, and you can get your water and ice as well. And I love this, when you press it, look, it all lights up when you're, that's how you get your water and stuff out. So yeah, new fridge freezer. We are making sure that we've got it registered for the 24-month warranty, and when that's almost up, we're going to take out a protection plan on it, so that if there's any problems, we don't need to buy a new one. Oh, are you learning it? Abby's learning a TikTok dance.
Yes,
That's her education for just now. She's still waiting for her teachers and friends to get back to her, because she's asked some of her friends if they've got anything as well. And Brooke was doing her maths, which is on some dog. However, the site crashed, didn't it? I think everybody's trying to do that assignment just now. So
yum.
go back to it later. So she's now having their playtime or free time for a wee while and eating some strawberries while watching YouTube. And the dogs are just chilling out. Do you want me to go away so you can learn your TikTok again? You're going to teach me it? Will you teach me a TikTok later? That can be your
I will.
education, right?
I'll teach you one. Let me think of what one I can teach you.
Right. Okay.
Go through my sound.
Right, so Abby is going to teach me a TikTok later, and we'll do it for you on video. We spent a lot of time out on the terrace this weekend because the weather has been glorious. The little bed's still out here. The dogs just love being out in the sunshine as well. Oh, Molly. So I'm just getting Brooke to bring in the cushions and the sun cream and stuff. So it's another nice day, not quite as nice as yesterday when we were down at the beach. I took some video down at the beach yesterday, so that should already be up on my channel. It was good fun, Brooke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've just realised how filthy these windows are as well. You can't really see it very well for the sun, but trust me, they are absolutely filthy. Nose art from the dogs, as always, so that's my next job. Get the windows clean, Fiona. Right, windows are done, so I'm going to sit and chill out watching YouTube. Look, I've got a telly in the kitchen now. We got a new telly for the bedroom because Jack's getting old and can't see the wee one anymore. So we got a bigger telly for the bedroom and we put the wee one up in the kitchen because I spend most of my day in here. So I'm going to sit here and watch some YouTube on the telly. That's Tracy the Mad Scots Lass that I'm watching just now. Brooke managed to get on some dogs, so she's doing her maths. I've got doing some reading just now, and then she's going to go out for some exercise, and then hopefully she's going to teach me a TikTok later. So I'm just going to play my game and watch some YouTube for a wee while. It's only 11:45, it feels like about 4 o'clock. Hello again, it is 2 o'clock and Brooke has finished all of the work that she's been set for today on Google Classroom. So she's updated it all to let the teacher know that she's done it. And now we are going to head out for a little bit of fresh air and some exercise. Just Brooke and I. Abby will stay here with the dogs. She's been out and had her exercise already. And she's still not got any work set. So I've just had her doing some reading and looking online at news stories and things like that. Just, who knows? I just don't know what to get her to do, to be honest. So while we are out, we are going to spread some bee bombs. And I will let Brooke explain to you what bee bombs are. Oh look, she's got her cute sunglasses on. It was actually our neighbour Alan who gave her them the other day. I think they were his granddaughters. So Brooke is going to tell you a bit about these. Bee bombs, native wildflower seed balls. So this packet's open. If you want to take one out and show them. Brooke's granddad, Jack's dad, actually sent them through from Amazon for her. And that is what they look like. So tell everybody, what are they?
So they're basically native wildflower seeds wrapped in clay. And they're like, not the seeds, but the clay is wrapped around them handmade. And they're meant to attract bees.
How do they attract bees?
So the flowers basically come out. And the bees like loud flowers.
Yep.
So they'll come.
We scatter them on the ground, and then when it rains and the sun hits them, they basically germinate. The clay helps to protect the seeds until they germinate, and they produce wildflowers which will attract bees. And why is that important, Brooke? Why did you want to get bee bombs?
Because A, trees are being cut down, and B, bees are being killed.
Yes. There's a dwindling bee population, isn't there? And we need to get bees up, because without bees, the world would come to an end.
Without humans, the world would thrive, but without bees, the world would die.
That's true. Granny Annie's coming with us.
My Easter egg.
Eating her white chocolate Easter egg. Oh, my dad's coming too. Brooke's tucking into a white chocolate Easter egg too. God, it's warmer than I thought. I went and put my carpet on, we're not even needing it. Look at that sky. It is absolutely glorious. Listen to the dogs.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next.
And right here we have the house from the nest. Let's go and have a proper look at it.
And see
So if anybody watched the series The Nest on BBC One recently, this is the house that it was filmed in, and this is the road that was all blocked off with traffic lights and everything, and loads of trucks. And yeah, you saw them jogging along here as well. So this is the house. So when you saw them going up to the door and everything, that's the front door. And then when you saw them in the living room with the window overlooking the law, That was the window there, so it's literally right across the road from our house. And this rents out for like £2,000 for a couple of nights. It's very, very expensive, but it is lovely, I have to say. It's very nice. So yeah, and I really, really enjoyed that series. If anybody watched it, let me know. And if you're wondering where all the barking's coming from, it's in there.
Spaniel.
It's 2 spaniels, is it? Hello, puppies. Hello. I've not taken the viewers along this way before. We usually go the other way because there's a good bit for the dogs to get off lead and things, but
Yeah.
we've not got the doggies today, so I thought we would come this way. Look at the view.
Beautiful. We certainly never get tired of looking at that.
Every single day we appreciate just how lucky we are to have this right on our doorstep. We're just saying, look at the drop here. We're here on the road and then it's a big drop down onto the rocks. But look how clear the water is. This water has never been so clear. It must be because of the lockdown. There's no traffic on it, or very little traffic on it. I'll sprinkle the rest of the bee bombs. You're going to throw them, okay, into this bit of wasteland. It'll brighten it up a bit. Get some, get some nice flowers in amongst the wasteland, hopefully. There we go. And attract the bees. So apparently it can take about a year for them to come up, so we'll need to come over this time next year. Sprinkle them out in the spring or the autumn. So this is still spring, and then we'll come next year and see if we can see them. Whee! And Dad's over there having a wee seat.
I'm tempted to go and push him.
Oh, Brooke says she's tempted to go and push you, Grandad.
No!
Oh, here's Gran going to do it. Go, Granny Annie.
I'm going to try that.
Right, so it's 25 to 3. I am back in the house now. Brooke's away down to the beach with my mum. They decided they wanted to stay out because it was so nice, and she's done all her work, so I'm happy for her to stay out. I enjoyed that little bit of sunshine, fresh air, and Abby is now going to teach me to do a TikTok. I have got a TikTok account. I'll link it below. I've not posted anything on it. I'm just using it to watch other people. I know that Chris, Tanya's Chris has got a lot of videos on with the puppy, and I follow Jane and Charlie and things as well. So yes, so let's do this TikTok. I will video her teaching me how to do it. Right, I've seen this once. I'm going to see if I can do it.
So it's a Macarena. Then.
It's like the Macarena, but 20 times as fast.
And then drums in a row.
Right.
Ready?
Right, let's do it slow.
Okay.
Right, so
I'll
it's...
put it in slow mo actually.
Oh, you can do it in slow-mo. We're going to do it in slow-mo.
No,
We're not filming the TikTok yet. She's teaching me it.
Yeah. So
And then I'll link Abby's TikTok down below so that you can go on and have a look at the actual TikTok once we've done it. Yay! I did it slow!
yeah, you did.
Do it again?
Slow, yeah.
Yeah.
Start over. It's okay, Molly. Ready?
She's laughing at me.
The
Right.
roll is you bring it up
Whoa.
and then cross over. Yeah, that.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a roll.
Okay. Whoa. No, practice again first before you film it.
Do you want to practice it in the normal motion?
Yeah, practice it in normal motion.
Ready?
Nearly!
Do it again.
Yay! That was fun. I did it. So I need to remember and put Abby's TikTok thing down below so that you can go on and have a look if you want to. So that's you done some educational things today. She's actually been the teacher today. Yay! So it's now 2:45. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to have a nice cool drink and watch some, I don't know what I'm going to watch actually. And I'm going to do my new hobby. Do you want to see what my new hobby is? I've not told you yet. Hold on. So I wanted to use my time wisely to learn a new skill, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And I thought I want a new hobby because I'm a bit fed up with crochet and I'm enjoying my diamond art, but only for so long, and then I start getting a bit of a headache because it's so close work. So I had a look on YouTube for different ideas, and I came across latch hooking, and I thought, oh, that looks good because it looks a bit like a cross between cross stitch and crochet. So I had a look online and sent away for a kit. They're dirt cheap, or they can be. You can get them really cheap, but the really cheap ones come from Wish, which is Chinese, and I'm trying to stay away from Chinese things just now for obvious reasons. And I did see other ones on eBay. There was some on Amazon, but they were quite expensive. But I think the one I got was about £15, and I got one for my mum as well to do for Brooke as a surprise for her birthday, which is next month. And I think that was £18. So they're not overly expensive, but everything comes in it. Let me show you what it's like. So this is the one that I'm doing. It looks like a willow, and this is actually going to be a rug. Now, this is what I mean about it looking a bit like cross stitch. It looks a bit like a cross stitch pattern that you've got there. So it does look a bit like cross stitch Ada, but much, much bigger, like it's magnified 10 times. And rather than thread, it's actual wool that you use. So it's strands of wool like that, and in my kit they already came pre-cut and pre-packaged into their colours. So you basically look and say, all right, that wants to be that colour, and then you take a bit of your yarn and you use this smart hook that's like a cross between a crochet hook and I don't know what else. And you basically just use that to hook it through the hole. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. And I had started doing it that way. I'm still learning the best way for me, and I've decided that starting at the other side is going to be easier for me to hold it. So yeah, and it comes in it's got the 10 by 10 grids, so it's much easier to follow the pattern. And I'm really, really enjoying it. It's quite fiddly at first. But yeah, there's quite a few videos on YouTube that show you how to do it. And it is really, really easy once you get the hang of it. So that's what I'm enjoying doing just now. And the other thing is something I did ages ago but never really got into was the adult colouring in. Really good for mindfulness and just chilling out. And then Jack pointed out to me that Stephen Brown, the artist that I like, that does the deer, hold on. So he does all the colourful animals like that. I think his most commonly recognised ones would be the Highland cows that are all the different colours, and he was basically giving you the chance on his Facebook page to download colouring in versions. This is what I mean. So these are the ones that were printed out. So there's Geordie McCoo and the Wee Inn, and that is the iconic statue that sits in Glasgow that someone's had put a traffic cone on his head and it's been there forever. Let's see what else there is. There's Donald McDeer, which is that. And there's Chloe McCoo. She's pretty. And I love this one. Francie and Josie McZoo, and it's the giraffes. So that is the blank versions of them that we printed out. So Abby and Brooke are going to do some as well. Really, again, good as another sort of homeschooling activity for them. And I wasn't sure what to use to colour them in. I don't like pencil because it's too much hassle sharpening them all the time. So I ordered some gel pens off Amazon, and I'll show you. So this is a pack of gel pens that I ordered off Amazon. There's 100 in this pack. And they come in, it's like glittery and metallic and pastels. There's all sorts of different things. What's it says? Glitter colours, metallic colours, pastels, neon and swirl colours. And this is what I've done of the picture so far. So I started colouring in some of the writing, and I've been colouring in the wee cow. And see, because it's tiny wee bits, it's so enjoyable doing it. It really, really is. And you don't exactly have to be an artist to be able to do it. So yeah, I just thought I would show you in case anybody fancies doing it. So it's Stephen Brown, the artist. If you go onto his Facebook page, that's where they are. And I'm really enjoying it. Obviously that's for my latch hooking thing. So yeah, I just thought I would tell you that that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to go and do some more of that just now, and I'll come back to you later. There they are, back from the beach. Abby went down and joined them too. Look at you, stand up. Have you been paddling maybe? Was it good?
Yeah.
You enjoy it?
She didn't go in the water.
Did you not go in the water? Yeah, she's not exactly dressed for it.
Pull the jeans up, take the shoes off.
Take this. Oh, I thought you said take her jeans off. I was going to say that's a bit much. I know it's a quiet beach, but come on. So I have just been sitting doing some more of my
I am
colouring.
going to borrow
Having
some
fun?
of them.
You're going to what?
Borrow some of them.
You're going to borrow some of my pens?
He said
Oh, are you? Yeah, they are good. Cool. And there's Brooks, Geordie McCoo and the wee one so far. Well done. Right, it is now 5:15. Please excuse the dog's barking, it's been one of those days. I am just getting organised. Jack will be in from work shortly, so I'm just going to get organised to dish up dinner. Then we're just going to chill out together and watch some TV, I think. So I thought I would just end the vlog here. But before I go, I want to quickly say, at the weekend there, I noticed a whole load of comments that YouTube had been holding for review. It was new to me, I didn't even know they did that. But what I do want to say is, I did reply to some of the sort of more recent ones, but if you have ever commented on any of my videos and I haven't commented back or replied or anything, I 100% apologise, and that's the reason why. I pride myself in answering every single question because I just love talking to you all in the comments. So if you have ever put a comment to me and I haven't responded, I am so sorry, but that's why. YouTube had been holding them for review, but now I know where to look, and I'm going to look regularly, so that, because I usually just do it all on my phone, and I only noticed because I've not been getting notifications through for some reason to say that there's been comments. So I went onto my laptop to see what was going on, and that's when I found them. So I apologise sincerely if I've not answered any of your comments. I promise I endeavour to answer every single one, and if I ever don't, just give me a nudge and say, "Oi Fiona, you didn't answer me," and I will look into it for you. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's maybe not been the most exciting vlog, but these aren't very exciting times, folk. It's just everybody's in the same position in the house. So I just thought I would film it for you anyway. Look out for my What I Ate Today vlog that will be coming up shortly as well. And please do stick around for more videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that wee thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all in my next one. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye!